and when her flame was extinguished, I think the entire scene just lost an extremely important bit. And I tell you what, I think I'd like to request a 3.5 minute silence for this.
Can we shorten that down a bit, maybe?
5 seconds?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, alright, let's have a 5-second silence for Lady Di.
We can extend it a bit, I think, maybe.
Yeah, keep going.
A minute, keep going.
This is really nice.
Oh, beautiful by Balf.
Oh, that was beautiful. Was that wasn't a door? I think I saw it only from a third-hand perspective, but it looked like he was doored. Big time.
No.
Ed, obviously named after the opposition leader, Ed Miliband. Ed is known to be a big fan of the Labour Party, and was. I remember he was in the Labour's CSS team for a long time. They bucked with the Tories for many a land.
As a girl, that's
the banter in those games was fierce. I don't think that many other words can nail it so accurately as fierce.
Intense.
Yes, absolutely. I remember at LAN the shouts of you Tory knobs, and then they'd be like, oh,
wait, bastards.
Yeah, exactly. A lot of scandal around that time. I think personally I see Rev as strangely letting the team down. He has got the second best ping in the game, and I think that is something he's been working on for a long time. This ping. He is consistently turning up to games with pings of 16, 20, 22. Pings like that, you just can't. Yeah, go on.
The other day I saw a ping of 7.
No, you didn't.
No, I did. I was absolutely flabbergasted. And what I said to him?
Yeah.
I said, after the match, of course, I said to him, how did you get that ping? And he won't divulge. He won't tell me how he got a 7 ping.
Yeah. You know what he says when you ask him? He says, ask me the questions, tell me no lies. That's what he says.
Yeah. I know, and I just don't know what to say to that.
I just don't know how he does it. He's just consistent. He does not have one bad day, this kid. This kid does not have one bad day. His ping is consistently fantastic, and something I think everyone in the scene can at least learn from.
Or aspire to.
Yes, aspire to, as they say. So we have a 2-on-2 clutch situation for Perilous. But once you get down to... Oh goodness. What a fantastic clutch there by...
they had a great crossfire setup there, if you don't mind me saying. And
Yes. I know... what Balf requires for his team is no one to talk on Ventrilo whatsoever apart from him, and for everyone else to communicate to him through Steam messages. And I think at half time, for the players that Balf feels he really needs to discipline, really needs to reprimand, he will call them through Steam and just say, listen, we need to talk. There's problems we're having and we need to talk about them. Yeah. And he will go full webcam with him, and just have a very long, stern talk with him about his diet, about his ping, about his attitude and his strats. And you can see it paying off. At 6-5 on Dust 2 as terrorist, that is something that I don't know. I think it's unheard of. I've never got such a fantastic score as T. And if you look at the CT scoreboard, we've got Miliband just absolutely. Boo just completely embarrassed himself. That was hilarious.
Absolutely shocking.
Yeah, that was absolutely shocking.
Balf will be having words at half time, or maybe even now, if you have words with him saying that was disgusting.
Yes, that was disgusting. I know, but I would not be surprised if Ed was on webcam. No, sorry, Vu was on webcam with Balf right now, with Balf giving a serious talk to.
Or just a stare. Just a stare,
absolutely. Sometimes it just doesn't need words, and that's the thing with Balf. Sometimes it doesn't need words, it just needs cold, hateful eyes.
And some people may say, just don't accept the webcam request, but it builds up, and then when you do have to,
I've denied a webcam request from Balf myself, and that is not something I plan on repeating. It was that was greeted with harsh criticism after the game, absolutely harsh. Now, something I think admirable about Perilous is that their players are in majority female. I mean, we have Vu, Speedy, and Reverential, three of the most well-known female players on the scene. Speedy, with his classic moniker, Gay Hair Speedy.
Gay Hair Speedy, yeah.
Oh god, I remember when that name was first coined by Speedy himself, when he was watching Time Team, and suddenly noticed just how much he resembles one of the presenters on that show. And
was it Tony? Tony?
Yeah, Tony. Do you remember his name? Tony. I can't remember. It was Tony though. And,
one of them.
Yeah, one of those guys. And he also remarked how gay his own hair was. And he made a post on Kendrick. Sorry, I should say she. She made a post. I mean, it is hard to tell. She made a post on Kendrick and just said, I've got gay hair. This is it. This is where we're at. Ash moving back into gay box position.
And Raz in Ritch spot as well there. Ritch spot.
Sorry. Yes. Raz showing an absolutely masterful understanding of Ritch spot here. Ash not appearing to have too much control over the situation. I mean, we've got a 1-on-5.
He looks like a wandering chicken.
Yes, a wandering chicken. That's exactly what I was about to say.
You could even say headless.
You could, yes. I think wandering chicken I prefer though. So, with... My goodness, this looks like some classic...
Oh, beautiful.
That was wonderful. So, the female element, I mean, are they a novelty team? They have 3 players, yes. And mostly people mention how their team is majority? Is that a word? Goodness me. Dictionary corner over here, right? Dictionary corner. So in majority that team is female. I've actually timed here, I believe. Is your game still running?
I think there may be a pause.
Maybe a pause. I think this is webcam time. I think Valve called cam time.
Yeah.
Yes, we are receiving many PMs over at ISC, which is still open, by the way. If you want to come, we're receiving many. It is cam time for Valve. Valve called cam time.
Yeah, thanks for the info, guys. We're not always in the loop, as they say.
And as we get older, we find that more and more. So we do really appreciate you guys calling in to help us out with that. So I think Valve is going cam time with the we just started up again. I'm fairly sure that was cam time.
They do say this. One has problems. I mean, those problems are with Valve. Not a technical problem.
Yeah.
It's a Valve problem.
And I think that was certainly going to be an issue with what happened with Vu. I mean, I think that was inexcusable. I think really that was inexcusable, and that deserved cam time. I think that was completely correct to call cam time.
I'm 100% behind that as well. If I did something like that, I would deserve cam time.
Yeah, I'd call cam time on myself. I'd say, listen, cam time, guys, cam time, because I need a talk with Valve right now. That was inexcusable. Some fantastic music now. I really feel energising myself to actually remain conscious whilst watching this admittedly unbelievably boring game.
It's awful. I mean, I'm not going to lie, it's really unentertaining. There's been a few good clutches, but you know what I'd say.
For the most part, disgusting CSS.